Okay, here we go. It is time. We are go. We're going to be doing some game dev. Our dungeon crawler, day 34. Last time we left, we were in the middle of implementing doors and we're almost done, but we ran into a bug with our state component. It never worked. It's never worked. And I confirmed after stream that torches do not synchronize. It just doesn't work. And that sucks. We got to troubleshoot it. If that's all we get accomplished today is getting the state component working, we're good. But I would also like to get levers and pressure plates done today, if at all possible. At least get that started. And then I think that the rest of the week is not going to be game dev, but I'm going to be doing I want to play through all of these submissions for Game Like Jam 9, all the Pac-Man games. Not going to be rating any of them because I didn't submit a game and not allowed to rate them if you didn't submit a game. But that doesn't mean I can't play them and blob about them on my stream. Blob is the word I chose and I cannot take it back. Anyway, I believe I have a theory as to why this isn't working. So replication configs, we saw a hint of this when I was debugging. If we right click on this, this is the state replication config. Not the state replication config. What is this called? Scene replication config. This is the int property from the door. This is the int property from the torch, and this is also the int property from the torch. This config has properties for multiple state components. The reason it does that is because the replication config here is a resource, and resources are singletons unless decided otherwise, and we haven't decided otherwise here. So the problem that we're running into is we've got this one replication config across every state component, and this path does not properly identify the property I want synchronized. This needs to be like root.game.parent.state component. I wonder if we add like 0. The root, okay. It's also possible that this doesn't work because the root path is wrong. That should be a single dot, not a double dot. Or is that right? Hold on. Could this just be a case of like, I am misinterpreting something? In any case, this needs to be updated because there are two options for solution here. Oh, my test stream is dead. That's not a good sign. Test stream, please. If we create a scene replication config for every single state component, that's not the end of the world. We'll just duplicate it a bunch. Totally fine. Or alternatively, we could just have one replication config for all state components. And we just add this property. Do we ever remove the property? We need to configure this to remove the property when we're done. That's not a huge problem. We just say on exit tree, scene self.replication config.remove property. That is absolutely a function. I just saw it. This is not that. Where was it? Remove property. We just pass that in. We're done. What is this root path? Oh, are we overriding this? Why? That's so weird. Why would we do that? It's actually specified here. Hello? Did I break it? I appear to have. Well, that's not good. 3,000 errors. Node not found. Okay. We'll just have that be there. And then if this is the root path, do we need this? We probably do. What I would like though is, first of all, what does this root path need to be? If root path was spawned by a multiplayer spawner, the node will also be spawned and despawned based on this synchronizer visibility option. Okay. We can actually set the root path equals to the parent. What if we set this equal to dot dot? Like so. Okay, that makes our door not exist. That sucks. Parent.get.name. Why is that a problem? Error setting property root path with value of type string name. That's a problem, but this isn't? Tell me about this. This is a string name? What is a string name? Can we turn this into a string? ToString. That's C# though. I mean, we can cast it. That's weird. Really? This doesn't solve our overall problem though, which is when we add a property, we need to add a unique property. So we need to increase we need to make this unique. So we need to include the parent. I can reverse these. That's totally fine. It's not super confusing to do that. All right, I'll just copy that. Do that. And then we do this. Invalid access to property or key name on a base object of type nil. We can't do this because parent.name doesn't exist yet. Huh. How are we adding this int property before we have a parent? That's dumb. Or is the problem that this variable, we never actually set it? No, we set it right there. Brilliant. Okay, I like that that is a full complement of parameters now. I don't like that that does not appear to have fixed anything, but perhaps. What if we just don't set the root path? Yeah, that breaks it. Why does that break it? Why is this not a valid root path? Um, I mean, we can go further and just say game. But I don't think that's necessary. This should, okay. So, this error, properties find path is true. We are having the exact same problem with the position component. But I don't think it's, I think this is a separate scene replication config versus the state component one for whatever reason. I don't know why position works, but state doesn't. But I think we have a little leeway to experiment here. We can say add property, get parent.add property. Dot format parent.name string. This needs to be an array. Fine. Get parent. Okay. And then we do the same here. And then that should make those errors go away. I don't know if, nope, it doesn't make the errors go away. We have even more errors now. Node 40 item position not found. Maybe the root path, do we don't, okay, we absolutely don't need to set the root path here because we have it set here. Oh, everything's so laggy. Probably because we're throwing so many errors. Huh. Could I just say this? Oh, not an array. So many errors. Oh, not as many. Excellent. Mover component, that's a different component. I don't know why my position component and my mover component are different. But let me test this game. Still works with 2 players. Let me just put this over here and then I'll turn it over here. Okay, I'm gonna grab, let me just get some bread and some potions and this torch. Uh-oh. Something's not synchronized. Something is not synchronized at all. Let's keep working. Let's make the mover component synchronize correctly. We've got this position synchronizer. It's got the exact same problem. I'm happy to just copy this. And paste it in. And we do a thing here where we set the root path equals to dot dot slash dot dot. Ah. I mean, we can just set it equal to parent.name, right? No, that is not correct. Okay. This is not correct. But why isn't it correct? Nine mobbed, position not found. What if I type this? Okay. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of authority errors, and we can't move. But if I do this, we're all good. We can move. But the thing is, this mover component is giving us this error. And I think it's giving us that error because we are trying to add a property position to a config that already has that property. The multiplayer synchronizer at path root game mech 0 position component is unable to process the pending spawn since it has no network ID. Let's get that fixed. Here, instead of this, what if we do that? How is my authority getting messed up? Okay. Well, that's weird. Huh. Okay. Sure. This is broken. That goes without saying, but Where am I using this position component? That's a thing that items have, right? Yes. So 13,000. Where is this happening? Okay. Oh, this works. Okay. So I guess this was correct, but we still have all these errors. Do we still have a bunch of authority errors? Yes. The multiplayer synchronizer at path here. These are specifically the position components. So not the mover component. The mover component is fine. The position component, though, is not. We'll come back. Let me get back to the state component and replicate this thought before I run out of ability. Okay. The state should be synchronized now, and it's not. So that's not quite correct. Let's actually confirm that before we succumb to despair. Okay, we've got our state right here, and if we right click, we're opening and closing it. I'm going to assume that this is the server, though. Oh, it works. It works now. Oh, great. Okay, so this is not working for a different reason. This is not updating the sprite for a different reason. Excellent. Okay, so we did solve it. We just have other problems, other bigger problems. Let's make all these errors go away. Index p frame 2 is out of bounds. V frames times H frames equals 2? But V frames and H frames... Oh, do I never set V frame? Let's try this. Node not found collectible component. Okay. Hey, you know what? That sounds important. Let's get into that. Well, the collectible component contains a multiplayer synchronizer. Why is it separate from this? Why isn't the collectible component just a multiplayer synchronizer? Beats me. Do we ever reference it? Does not appear to be. So root path is the collectible component. We can't do that. We've learned that now. By doing that, we are signing ourselves up for pain. Oh. This was supposed to be smart. Why is this node not found? We're in the ready function and it doesn't exist yet. Oh, this is okay. These are the chests. Oh, this is fine actually, because these are chests that are calling them. These are mechanisms, and mechanisms don't have collectible components. So we even have a line here that's like, is that real? So this is actually totally fine. We could say elif parent is mechanism. Is not mechanism. Does that work? Does that make the errors go away? It doesn't improve our state in any way, but it makes the errors go away. So yay. We have a lot of these errors that we need to sort out. Okay. Parent node is busy setting up children. Add child failed. Consider using addChild.callDeferred instead. Is this all the same? Yeah. That makes the errors go away, so I'm happy. What other errors? We have the multiplayer synchronizer authority. Was there anything else, or is that it? Oh no, there are other things, but let's sort this out now. Okay. Oh, hold on one second. All right, I'm gonna actually have to stop here. This is something that we'll finish this weekend. Sorting through the errors, and then we'll get the doors working. Gotta go.